Hello friends, welcome back to the Color of Madness. The Color of Madness. We want to go back to the farmstead, but we can't do so yet. But we are getting fairly close to getting some level 3s. I mean, this is a fairly okay team, but I want to get a little bit more variety. So we're going to be taking some level 1s out today. Where are we going to go? Nobody knows. We're also, if you've forgotten, looking for portraits and looking for dosh, because we want to get access to the bank as soon as possible, get ourselves some saving going on. So I'd like to encounter the thing from the stars, maybe. I mean, maybe. Be careful what you wish for, right? But I think it might be interesting. The Warrior's Bracer is not bad. What about you? If I can click on it, does not bode well. Medic's Greaves, we've already got some. And that actually says Arbalist only. That to me says Medic's Greaves and Medic's Boots. Actually different trinkets. And going to be useful for the two classes. I was under the impression that the Musketeer and the Arbalist are just alternative skins. Apparently they are different. We also get Silence in the Crypts if we go to the ruins again. Or specifically in this mission, sorry. Which is good. I believe that makes the ruins better next time. It gives us more damage and less stress in the ruins next time. I think. I could be wrong about that. I might be thinking of a different event. I can't find out. I can't click it. Alright, well we're going to do this because I'd like to find out in 5 Deeds and the Medic's Greaves. Or I'm a poet and I wasn't even aware of it. I didn't even know I was rhyming those words. Who do we want to take? Right, I think I want to take Bassett because I really want to level up to a level 3 healer. I think that's going to be relevant. Tulpier, I'd like to get a couple of level 3s going. Crusader, always nice in and around the ruins. Guredi, just for the name, honestly. And who else do I want to take? Maybe I want to take an Antiquarian. I mean, Crusader's going to be killing rank 1 and 2. Plague Doctor's going to be killing rank 3 and 4. Vestal's going to be cleaning up the rest. I think I'm fine to take an Antiquarian. Or even an Uncle Quarian. Get it? So she's a wheeled foe, that's not a problem. She's nervous, but I don't really give a shit about her mental health, honestly. Mental health is a serious concern, obviously. I just don't like Antiquarians. Balanced and thick-blooded, sure, fine. Not going to complain about either of those things. This is regular coffee, by the way, recap, so no need to worry about forgetting keys this time. Bassett obviously is fine. The Antiquarian, yep, sure. I don't want Holy Lance. I may want Battle Heal, but I think maybe I'd rather have Bulwark of Faith. You gotta have Bulwark of Faith. No, you know what? I'm gonna take Inspiring Cry, I think. Inspiring Cry is fine. It's a stress heal. Realistically, though, am I going to use it, or am I just going to use Smite, Zealous Accusation, and Stunning Blow constantly? Battle Heal is clutch. I know how important stress healing is. I just don't see myself using it realistically. I'm just going to be slaughtering everything. I think the DPS is just going to be more useful than the stress heal most of the time here. I actually don't. No, I do want Nervous Stab. Bassett, you're obviously fine. Aduradi is going to have Noxious Burst, Pig Grenade, Blending Gas. I almost want dodge there. Battlefield Medicine is fine. Okay, let's get our skills unlocked. And yeah, man, it's 900 gold, not quite 1,000. You know what? That seals the deal for me, and I'm going to level it up. Not sure it's completely worth it, but that's okay. It also gets someone off Death's Door. It's nearly as good as Battle Heal just in terms of healing now, because I've leveled it up so much. The extra stress relief, sure. I'm actually going to upgrade that, because it is damage. At the end of the day, it is damage. I guess we take Flash Powder in case stuff is stealth. Fortifying Vapors, okay for Death's Door. Invigorating Vapors, I have to assume this buffs everyone, right? This must be an AoE buff, but the tooltips in Darkest Dungeon don't make that clear. Yeah, I'm going to drop Invigorating Vapors and take Nervous Stab. Does a little bit of damage. To be fair, it's a fucking light. So what do you expect? Bassett, yeah, we'll upgrade these two. I guess we upgrade that as well. And I don't think it's worth upgrade. Sure it is. It's Battlefield Medicine. Of course it's worth upgrading. How could I ever have doubted you? Oh, we're a little bit low now. I think I want to drop a Blight Charm. And I think I want to drop the Debuff Stone. Just looking at... I guess I should be on always here. I don't think we need to drop anything else right now. The other stuff does potentially have some use to it. And we're not going to be too stressed out about... oh yeah, I guess we got to unequip these. We're probably going to want to keep them. We're not going to be too stressed out about healing because we have the Sacred Scroll, which is pretty okay. Drops her damage down, but... fuck it, I can just stun, right? I mean, it drops her stun skill chance, but not by nearly as much. A real coffee. So... he's going to be going... he's going to be going last most of the time, right? And these utility trinkets I do think are useful, especially early on. Well, actually, no, not even early on. They're just good. Oh no, I've got an antiquarian. Of course I give him the antiquarian because I don't give a shit about her. And I don't care if she's miserable. I don't care if she's miserable and slow. I don't care if she has a horrible life. Yeah, I mean, maybe we go Tenacity Ring? No, the crit is just too good. I think we actually take nothing on the Crusader. I guess the Blight Charm? But things don't blight me, buddy. Things just do not blight me. I'll take the Bloodied Fetish. Maybe the Tentacle Idol. Yeah, I'll take the Tentacle Idol. Because his direct damage is really important, so I guess if he does become virtuous by some chance, that's, you know, slightly better. I'll give you the Sacred Scroll. And Durdebi gets... I will give you the Blightstone. Yeah, I will give you the Blightstone. That seems reasonable. And the Blight Charm? No, absolutely not. No one else can benefit from the from having 0 dodge already. These, by the way, are just... wow, these are bad. These are some bad quirks. Shocker's really bad. Fragile's really bad. Calm is really bad. Enlightened is not amazing, but it's fine. Oh, you know, it's not terrible, but it's fine. Lazy Eye, again. Yeah, still is it's pretty okay on a Crusader. Quick Draw, however, is great. Unerring, fine, I guess. Good for Zealous, Warren Scrounge. Oh, this is just not a good selection of quirks all around. I hope you can agree with me on that. But you know what? We've got a foothold now. We've got some weapons and armor. We've got some gear. We've got some stuff going on. I think we're going to be okay. We may as well see what's going on here. Who do I want to drop anyone, though, is the thing, though. I only have 4 level 0s. And I don't really see the need to get any more. The experienced recruits is something I'm interested in, of course. It's like the best thing to get early on. I need more deeds, though. More deeds. Crests are fine. So I'm looking for deeds and portraits. Portraits for the bank. The bank. And deeds for the blacksmith. Yeah, we are good. We are good to go. Hopefully we encounter the thing from the stars and we, you know, figure out what's going on with that. Could be interesting. I'm going to take all the food I can. I'm going to put 4 food back because I'm like, oh, actually... yeah, no, that's fine. 2 keys. Oh, I have an antiquarian, right? Is it an antiquarian? It must be an antiquarian. It's not any of the others. And I'm gonna take 6 torches. I'm gonna completely clean myself out, and I'm gonna bank on winning this because that's the kind of guy I am. All or nothing. Oh, I'm not that kind of guy at all. I'm just not. I am a risk-averse man. Generally speaking. Although not in video games. I'm a big fan of challenge runs, and I play hardcore Path of Exile. I don't mean to brag, but I do play hardcore in Path of Exile and historically Diablo 3. I'm no stranger to risk in those games, but Darkest Dungeon, I do tend to play a little risk-averse. Maybe Blood Moon has conditioned me.
Be consecrated.
Right.
And the fallen find rest.
Maybe we should have sold another trinket, taken some more torches, because scouting is really useful for this type of quest. The type of quest where you're activating things, quest curios. Oh, Madmen in rank 2, you don't see that too often. But I guess these guys are hard-coded to appear more often in rank 3 and 4. I want to Noxious Blast it. Should be guaranteed to stun it. Yeah, or to blight it, rather. And I think we want a Judgment. That kind of sucks. Maybe. Yeah, I should have healed the Plague Doctor because I knew I could Zealous this. Ah, but it still didn't really do enough damage. Are you going to come through for me? Nope. Antiquarian. Jesus. Again, I apologise if my voice is a little bit rattly. I'm definitely coming down with something. I mentioned that in a video a couple of days ago, where I was feeling pretty under the weather, but I really wanted to play Darkest Dungeon. And yeah, I'm definitely got something. I might have tonsillitis. We'll see. If that is the case, I may have to take a few days off. I don't want to at all. I would love to keep recording and playing, but if it's going to come at the cost of my short-term health, then that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. But I feel basically okay at the moment, so hopefully I'm coming out of whatever it is, and we can continue. Oh. This get buffed? I feel like Divine Grace may have been buffed. Yeah, I think Divine Grace was buffed. I always get Grace and Comfort the wrong way around, but I think Grace was buffed. Oh, that felt nice. You do not normally see that outside of level 5 dungeons, or at least in my experience. Oh, it just feels good. That's the kind of thing that keeps you coming back, you know? Keeps you coming back to the Darkest Dungeon. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. I think I would rather Flash Powder. Is that dumb? I think that's dumb. I think, yeah, the damage is going to be more important. And Divine Comfort, sure. Ooh, 4. Oh, huge user. Will Inspire and Cry, sure. Get some stress relief on. Yeah, why not? We brought it for a reason. Let the reason be love. Okay, we need to do 1 damage to it, so it's our Antiquarian's time to shine. All the others can do healing stuff. It's only got 5 dodge. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's really good. Hopefully we'll get to go, yeah. Get that stress wiped out. Turn that frown upside down. It's just because my frown is upside down. Another 10! So it's healing for 7 plus 33% rounded up, which is 3. Yeah, of course. So that is a perfect high roll twice in a row. Lovely. Oh, doesn't that just feel good? I actually have nothing to do. I'm going to Divine Comfort just because I like seeing that. And I guess a crit would maybe take some stress off as well. Sure, I'll nervous stab you nervously.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh. So yeah, we did some science in the last episode. I'm a man of science, or at least I like to think so. In which we tested, very sparingly, the idea that you have to use an antiquarian to interact with particular curios if you want the antiquarian bonus from it. I historically have not really believed that, but not wanted to test it out. But I thought, you know what, this is the time. This is when we test it. And yeah, it turns out I'm pretty sure you do need the antiquarian equipped, or already selected. I actually don't like Evasion Incense. I think it's just generally not very good. So I'm gonna discard it and take the Onyxes. And I'm gonna discard something for the Antique, and it's gonna be the Anti-Venom. Maybe I'll drop the Holy Water for the Emeralds. Yeah, I think I dropped the Holy Water for the Emeralds. I have a history of wasting Holy Water in the Ruins because I just assume that everything requires Holy Water. Because I have like a mental block on that. But it's not the case. Not the case at all. Now we get Scouting. Curio. Okay, well, it's going to be a relatively easy return journey at the very least. And we're probably going to camp here, I think. I didn't check camping skills. Obviously, we're short on money at the moment. I thought it was more worthwhile upgrading skills. Generally speaking, that's going to be the case. More often than not. I'm tempted to do more science on it, but I'm not going to. I will use a key, though, because we still have one, if we find the secret room. Yeah, and already we're finding minor antiques.
Otherworldly corruption.
Very exactly not antique miners. I think we're going to drop the crests. I think it's correct to drop the crests here. I think that's okay. These bad boys taking up so much of my inventory space. Do not need it. Miss me with that shit. Sure. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to crank the torch up here. I'm going to go down here and we're going to camp. I am losing a little bit of torchlight overall, but I think it's more important to have the scouting chance in this room and this room. It didn't work out for us there, but still the right play overall, I think. Easily could have helped us out.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, who's this guy? This guy is... This guy's mental. This guy's actually... Oh man, I haven't seen this one very much. Alright, well this guy's obsessed with pigs, so he's got to be West Country, right? Our purpose was to desecrate the animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk. But soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by your average pig. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship, like they do in Bristol. It cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert Boleyn and I hesitated, but thrice-damned Mizir, you know what he's like, driven by crazed impulse constantly, you know him, thrust his torch in a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate. I only had time to write 4 more letters before he was devoured by the Shambler.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Can you imagine having that much free time in your life? My word. He says, playing video games for the amusement of strangers. Okay, we didn't get any scouting there. We will still camp here. And we're going to camp for 8. Yeah, definitely going to camp for 8. We took enough food for it. Oh, we have a stress eater in our midst, and it must be you, right? No? Unless I just can't count? Oh, that's new. Germaphobe. Significantly lowered accuracy versus Blighted. Oh. Yeah, Food consumed? Food consumed trinket? We got a food consumed trinket? No? I'm actually just going mad. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Never mind. It really doesn't matter too much. Probably. I think I want Zealous Vigil. Yeah, prevents the nighttime ambush. It's gonna be the best value thing we have to do that. And I think it's very important. Trinket Scrounge. Produces a random trinket. I like it, but it's going to be like a common one. It's going to be 750 gold, essentially, for 2 respite points, which is probably worth it. Probably. Pray. We do have 1 religious dude. Not amazing. It doesn't affect her, so she doesn't get the protection from it. Yeah. Minus 10 stress and plus 10 accuracy for 3 is not bad. We don't have much better to do. I am going to Trinket Scrounge. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. We can actually store that on our Vestal. I'm not too bothered about her speed. Because she's a healer, more scouting chance could be really, really nice for us this dungeon. We have like an expensive Encourage. We also have a cheap Encourage, which I'm going to use. And then I guess we Curious Incantation because we have nothing better to do. We'll let her chant for a little while. We'll indulge her.
The light, the promise of safety.
So probably need to go both of these directions. We haven't found anything yet. Actually not convinced that was a good idea. It may yet pay off for us. We'll have to figure it out. That was a high-risk play. Maybe I'm not such a risk-averse boy as I thought. We want to apparently go full Irish. We want a Plague Grenade. You can always tell when I'm in a good mood and I'm really feeling it because I just hammer away on the mouse like that and it comes through in the recording. Apologies for that. But I'm going to keep doing it because I really don't want to have to completely set up my recording setup again. And I've been punished for it. Pantool has shown me the light.
Formation is broken.
As is Bassett.
Maintain the offensive.
They want to Plague Grenade again. Yeah, it's going to get a turn anyway, so 1 more Plague Grenade should kill both of these. And then our Crusader can finish off rank 1. Not too bad. Oh, nice. That should bleed us as well, I think. Did that bleed it? No, it debuffs us. What does it debuff us with? No one will ever know. Because it will never hit us.
Slowly, gently.
I'm done with my recap.
Our life is taken.
So she has got a knife. But the weapon just says makeshift censer, which is obviously a lantern. You know, for incense. That's still a lantern? Thinking.jpg. I guess if you had like a lantern, and bear with me here, if you had a lantern that was used just for incense, you'd probably call that a censer because of the incense, right? If only there was a name for it. We may never know. I guess we'll Noxious Blast this, because he may yet get a turn otherwise. We're a pretty slow team overall, 3-3-1. Yeah, and our Plague Dot is 6, which is still only mediocre. Battlefield Medicine probably going to do more harm than good, I think. Yeah. Looks good to me. Oh, okay, sure. I guess we'll buff our Crusader. In case there's a fight in the near future. Could happen, it could happen, alright? Wow, it's got a terrible speed roll today. I'm gonna take the stress off my Plague Doctor. Because we've established Pantoul is just dead weight, honestly.
A death by inches.
Nice! I think it's kind of greedy on an antiquarian run to be dropping any of these supplies for gold in the ruins, but I really wish we found the corrupted altar to use this essence on, because if you find them all right at the end, it's going to be like, oh no! We have so much free inventory space and we took an antiquarian along, now we feel silly. So I should have her equipped at all times. I feel like that's kind of bad design, that you need to have her equipped, but I mean, I guess it kind of plays into the idea that all these heroes are in it for themselves. So if she's not the one in charge, she's not going to look for the curios. I kind of understand it thematically, but I think there comes a time where you kind of have to prioritize gameplay a little bit, even if you are Red Hook Studios. We're going to Divine Comfort. Oh, lovely.
Sedated.
Sedated. Alright, Vargo Hope. 70% to stun? Ah, oh, that's a shame. It's a shame. I think we've been pretty lucky overall in this dungeon, or maybe it's just the high rolls on the healing that's making me think that. But I think it's totally fine. Also, apologies again if you can hear the cats in the background. They are extremely desperate to go out. They cannot currently go out. They will be able to go out soon. We got them one of those plug-in diffusers today that releases a cat pheromone that's supposed to calm them down. I was skeptical about how well they worked, and I still am a little bit. But all of the online reviews seem pretty positive, so hopefully it'll kick in and these little guys can go outside soon. Because it's breaking my heart in here meowing all the time. Isn't that right? They don't care. They don't give a shit. That's okay. No problem. They just want to explore the TV stand. Might have to sort that out later. Anyway, back to the game. I think we'll just want to smite this. Yeah, it's at 8. We need to do 2 to... Oh, no, we don't. It's blighted twice. Oh, lovely. One Noxious Blast. Next, we would need to crit. We have a 14%, 95%, so you're more like 13.6%. We don't really have anything better to do. Battlefield Medicine, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Bleeding 2 for 4? That's awful. Yeah, we'll definitely Battlefield Medicine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Okay.
blossoms.
That could have gone a lot worse. 1 for 3, 1 for 3. So that did, what, 10 damage in total? That's not bad. It's not too bad.
The bigger the beast.
Maybe could have stalled a little bit there. I don't like stalling. I just don't like it. I play my way, man. That's right. We'll drop the citrons, 100%. Keep the gold. We now have 12 food. Was that just a stack issue? No, I don't think so. I think we picked up some food somewhere. Probably while I was talking about the cats and I didn't notice. I guess we dropped the emerald for a ruby, which isn't actually as straight an upgrade as it looks, but is still, I think, an upgrade. Okay, we got the scout. Curio. That's really good. That is actually clutch, because it means we don't have to do 2 battles and get through an obstacle with only 1 shovel. Yeah. Yeah, if we hadn't scouted that, we'd be in bad shape by the time we got down here, I think. Because we'd have no shovels and still probably like a good 50% of the dungeon to go. Any of you guys who are watching during my Blood Moon run, which is still going to be going on, by the way. I feel the need to stress that every now and then. I'm just focusing on this for a little while. But any of you who are watching then may remember that towards the end of that, I had some extremely good luck. Finding, in quests like this, finding the 3 corrupted altars like straight away within like 2 or 3 rooms. I'm paying for that now, I think, and that's okay. More scouting. Yes, please. Still no quest curios. Unless they've stopped quest curios being highlighted as quest curios, which I think would be a dick move if it wasn't, highlighted pretty soon in the patch notes. It looks like they're all within these 5 rooms here. Which is, okay. I mean, we've only been to 7 rooms and found none, so I guess if we find 3 in the next 5 rooms, that's still within the realm of statistical possibility, right? Or, feasibility, plausibility. More like plausibility? That's right, that's a cat pun. That's a cat pun. What's your favourite cat pun?
Eradicate.
Oh no. I've opened the floodgates. I love a good cat pun. Oh, some lovely crits going on. More dodge, right? More prot. Yeah. Not really ideal. Noxious Blast should kill her very easily. 3 crits in a row. That increases her blight skill chance. I'm trying to get these crit bonuses kind of hammered into my head so I don't have to look at them every time and figure out what's different. Because they are specific to the class. They shouldn't take too long. And they're mostly fairly intuitive as well. Apart from the fact the leper gets accuracy. As we all know, the leper is the most accurate of all the classes. So it doesn't really make sense they give him extra accuracy when he crits, right? I'm not that dumb. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Maybe I am that dumb. I don't know. You see the key play last episode? Maybe I am that dumb. A little bit near the knuckle there. Okay, so we can not heal, ever, apparently, in our lives. We're getting some nice loot, though. I'm enjoying this 3k in the form of minor antiques. 2,500 in the form of rare antiques. Seems pretty nice. Yeah, we're getting a little low on torches. I kind of hope to find at least one shiny boy by now. But apparently it's not the case. Can't do anything with that if I want to keep my last shovel. Give me some scouting. Okay, well here is one. Oh no, I should have checked to see whether it said Quest Curio, so I know. But I think it probably would have done. But I don't know. That just says Curio. Oh, it's an Iron Maiden, okay. That goes no way towards proving or disproving my hypothesis. Actually, you can't prove a hypothesis. No, I know! I know! Straw man. I think I wanna, yeah, I just wanna smite, man. Just wanna smite. Maybe, I feel like I should be using my Crusader against these guys as a stress relief bot. Just Inspiring Cry. I think there's some merit to that. I think, especially if you get shuffled, Inspiring Cry is probably really nice to have in your skill set. If your Crusader ends up at the back, then Inspiring Cry is going to be pretty useful, I think. Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping for. I dared not say it, but I needed it to happen, and it did. People say Darkest Dungeon's too RNG based. Man, you just got to learn to play the RNG. The more you practice, the luckier you get. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so... my Crusader should... Yeah, I'm getting some decent high rolls off Pantoul. She's really proving herself to me now. I've given her the hunger to prove herself by, you know, emotionally abusing her for the last several weeks. And it paid off. There's a lesson there, kids. We have got a herbs.
And driven into the mud.
Sorry, an herbs. Got to tailor yourself to an American audience these days. It's sad, but it's the way it is. Things will never be the same. Okay, so it does say quest location. That's good, that's good. So I was a little bit worried that this was one and I'd missed it. Because I was worried they wouldn't tell me since the recent patch. Yes, we Stunning Blow, 70%. We missed the last one, which means we must hit this one. That's how numbers work. Divine Grace, clearly the play here. I'm getting some nice high rolls off these heals as well. I mean, I guess it's... Yeah, it could only be... Yeah, 8, 9, or 10, right? In fact, I've seen 8 heals before, so I didn't really need to do the maths on that one. But yeah. It's plus 33% then rounded up to the nearest integer. Okay, Slice and Dice never hits. That's what we've learned here today. Point Blank Shot does, though. Didn't move him back. And you know what? Would have been fine if it did. You can use Inspiring Cry from anywhere. It's wonderful. Is it worth play grading? Yes. Oh, what's more likely, Blight or Stun? Blight. Yeah, we'll play Grenade. All we needed to do was deal 1 damage to rank 3. Sure.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I have to say, I'm feeling a little bit more human today. This, the heat wave that we're currently in, the annual heat wave known as June, is is making people lethargic because we just can't deal with it as a country. We just don't know how to understand weather, despite the fact that it's all we ever talk about, according to, you know, international perception of the British, and also, you know, what I know, having lived here for 27 years. Can't deal with it. Alright, well, the Bloodletter is now dead. And we found 2 quest curios. I nearly said quest curios, which is weirdly uncomfortable. Sounds rude. It's not rude. I drop the bandage, take the crests. Unfortunately, we can't do that the other way around. Oh, no scouting, so we kind of have to go up here just in case. That's alright. We probably want to explore the whole dungeon anyway. Ooh. Okay, so not the end of the world if we do end up having to clear one by hand. I'd obviously rather not, but it could be okay. Oh, well, this is fine because there's a treasure chest here as well. So it's probably good that we came up here because we have the inventory space for it, right? Gonna dissolve these skeletons. Okay, cool. I feel like the Vestal should get a bonus to undead. I may just be like the, you know, the old school nerd in me who sees her as a cleric, because she kind of obviously is based on like the classic cleric class from D&D and you know, other old school tabletop RPGs. She very clearly is based on that, especially, you know, Mace Bash. Come on, man, doesn't get more clear than that. That maybe turn undead, but no, I always expected to have a bonus to Unholy, and she does. Nope, that's Talipia. Oh, man. I was looking at my Vestal, and it just changed to my Crusader, and I was like, don't tell me Judgment has a bonus to Undead that I've been missing all this time, because that does kind of sound like me, you gotta admit it. But no. No, she does not. I should not be that smug about simply not being wrong about something that basic. Oh, man.
A momentary abatement.
You never know what's changed in the patch notes, though, unless you read the patch notes, and nobody got time for that. I mean, I read most of them. I read most of them. Most of the several patch notes. I don't need to do anything here. I guess we just get a buff on. Funk Soul Brother, and we want to just stress relief, heal, stall for time. It has a speed of 5, so I'm actually quite... No, okay. Excuse me, sorry. I was going to say I'm surprised to be going first, but no, our Plague Doctor's actually fairly speedy. Shouldn't lump him in with the rest of these slow boys. We just want to open this. That's fine. You win some, you lose some. A little bit of blight never hurt anyone. Hang on. That's not true, is it? We just don't know. Have you ever had a hero die to blight on death's door? I can't remember the last time I did. I'm sure it's happened, but I can't remember it. Oh, here we are. This is the last one. We are going to carry on, though. We got 2 inventory spaces to fill. We got an antiquarian. And everyone is happy and healthy. We're carrying on. If we find an obstacle, we'll go back. But I think that's about the only thing that would stop us, except maybe, like... we're not even going to fight a Shambler. Oh, we might fight the thing from the stars. Taking a long time to load. No, okay, that's fine. I was like, is it loading a new background? Am I in the super secret boss fight? Nah, unfortunately not. I do want to see that at some point, and I'm sure I will. I'm anticipating it's kind of like the Fanatic, right? It's pretty clearly based on that kind of mechanic. I'm up for it. I've only fought the mechanic? No, the Fanatic once. But I enjoyed it. It was a fun fight. It helps that I won. Although it was looking pretty hairy for a little while, and it was on Blood Moon. So it would have been pretty, it was pretty tense. It was pretty tense, but I enjoyed it. And if it turns out this expansion has got legs, and I think it probably will, I'm pretty optimistic about that, I will be doing a, maybe not a Stygian run, maybe a Torchless run, or, you know, something, something to add a little bit more challenge if the expansion needs it in the future, but probably not for a while, because I feel like there's a lot left to discover in this expansion. I'm just enjoying it, man. Just taking it at my own pace. Discovering the game at my own pace. I'm not a speedrunner by nature, although I have a lot of respect for speedrunning. It's just not for me. Just prefer to prefer to take my time and explore. It's just the kind of guy I am. That said, though, I did watch a speedrun of this game recently. Not the whole game, just kind of a rush to beat the Necromancer Apprentice, which is the most active speedrun category, I guess just for timing reasons. Holy water? Maybe you just touch it? Sure. The buff. Dodge and prot till camp. Nice. I think the only thing I've done which has come close to being a speedrun is a run of Final Fantasy X. I did the 1 day and no saves challenge, where you sit down and you beat the game in 24 hours without saving. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, but not really a speedrun, really, because it's like takes like 20 hours. Anyway, that's actually it. That was a bit of an anticlimax. We have nothing left to explore here, unless you want to come down here, which I really don't. I don't want to backtrack that much and get all the stress on, so we're just going to go back here. Wow! Oh, we should take more antiquarians places. That's 23,000 gold we just collected. Not so much in the way of heirlooms. We also got the Medic's Grief, so we kind of have one for the Arbalist, one for the Musketeer now. 5 deeds. I'll take it. Don't be a bad quirk. It is a bad quirk, but it replaced Lazy Eye. I'm okay with that. Facet, the Yips is fine, honestly. Nymphomania is essentially meaningless because I'll forget about it. I'm going to level with you. I'll forget about that. She'll end up praying to the faithful because she's, you know, she's a Vestal. Warrior of Light, fine. Fine. Maybe we take Incision slightly more often. But probably not. Although I think Incision got buffed. I can't remember exactly how. May just have got more damage. Yeah, there it is. It is the town event I was thinking of.
We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Let's get her in stress relief. Well, not any of these guys, but Talpier. Time enlightened. You will meditate. Yep. I always think meditation is the second one down, but it's not. Anyway, I think that went quite well. I hope you agree. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Yeah, I was going to do it for this episode, and I will see you next time.